I mean, his music and artistry doesn't only reside in him being a high life artist.
No, not at all.
When you listen to his catalog or his discography, you realize that on only few people are what ordinate life see obo a year no man.
Yeah. Makramo.
What makramo?
Oh, baby, like category.
No, but you see,
just
there are others
any,
that have also done. No, there are others that have also done. And you see, it takes some level of thinking and artistry for you to go into that realm and do it, because we know the kind of realms musicians enter to create certain kind of music. For you to sit down, have that kind of reflection and go that direction. Even there are so many musicians today who do not even have the heart to go there.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Danny Beats Classic.
Looks like the whole Ghana is mourning the death of Daddy Lumba. I'm also a Lumba fan. Those who know me, they know. I'm one of Lumba's biggest fans. Silently, I listen to his songs more than necessary. I'm also mourning. Then it means that I have triple mourning on my head. One for Daddy Lumba, one for my mother, and one for my my father-in-law, I beg you, and one for my father-in-law. So I'm a triple mourner. Many Ghanaians are saying, "Oh, Daddy, you've gone too soon for us. At 60 years, you could have stayed for longer." That's why Kum Chacha is even saying, death. You should have done substitution for Bulldog. I don't know how Bulldog is taking this. Obviously, he won't be happy unless maybe they know what they were doing. Like it was one of those playthings among people. If it wasn't one of those playthings, then definitely Bulldog would not be happy. But may his soul rest in perfect peace. In the wake of the death and all that, let's go online. We've seen people going to Daddy Lumba's house. I hear they've opened book of condolence and people are signing. So people walking in left, right, and center. And I know they can open this book for about 1 month, and people will still be going there to sign. I hear the arts community, they are also going to do a vigil for Lumba on 2nd August. In fact,
Arts Agency.
Creative Arts Agency, yes, they are going to do a vigil for Lumba on 2nd August. Same day, we will also be very busy in Nkoko having our funeral as well. So, funeral intermittently happening here in Accra, happening in Nkoko as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, today on this show, we are dedicating it to the life and death of Daddy Lumba, including all the things that we have heard since his death. I have some of them that I'll be throwing to my people. Everything, some that we've heard, we will be talking about it. Welcome. Are you a Lumba fan or what? In the studio, Roland Amate is seated. From Shagzy, Shatter Movement Empire Roland Report, which is on YouTube and Showbiz Channel GH.com. I also have a man like Lionel Kwabena Osei, right?
Yes, sir.
Lionel Kwabena Osei. He's also a blogger, he's a journalist, a pundit on entertainment platforms, as well as Intim Dode Solomon, Chemo, our online manager, Flex Entertainment Limited, as well as Inti Dosu Digital Solutions. Today I went to court, so I saw some of Chemo's people. Yeah, I saw some lawyers, some struggling, some fumbling and all. Yes, yeah. Hey, yo, Lumba, hey, yo, that's what he said. Arahu. Well, producers are Theophilus Digosh, Desert, and Sam Tuga. When we meet like this, we have just one objective: to talk about showbiz and some of the matters arising. First, let me ask this question. Say na mu nyina moti owo no. Say na mu nyina moti no. Say na moti no. Ogidi ye wanye ni all the stories around it. Lionel, I'm not start. How did you hear about the death of Lumba?
Brother Sammy, I think it was in the morning. I saw it on around 5 a.m.
Hey,
I saw it.
there you saw yours early.
Somebody
Time
said
Saturday.
it, yes.
Wow.
So I thought it was one of those things. And later I came on Facebook. No, I saw it on, I think, Instagram, or was it Instagram or Twitter?
Someone posted first.
Monaguchi
Hey,
went to post it.
Monaguchi posted first.
So I thought, I then Abombi banner, they've started making
Wow.
all of those rumors. So then I came back on Facebook and I saw A plus with a thinking emoji and Daddy Lumba's, picture and song in there. So I was like, what is happening? So I even came out to bash some of these people when they don't wait for family or somebody to confirm such a news, because you don't joke with things like that.
Yeah.
So I started bashing them left to right center. Then I saw another person post it on Facebook. I said, So we were on radio. We were on, I think, Top FM.
Okay.
With Londona and Manny and some other guests. And we called Kechi Kwame Apia. And he said that he is 98% sure that there's nothing like that. And Lumba is even... Yes. He said that Lumba is even worried that people are saying something like that. So,
at that time?
Yes. At
that time Lumba was worried?
Yes. That's why people... So he said something later that Lumba will always be a legend. And saying something like that will always be. So I was saying, why will he end?
Why
will he end like that? But he's a king, so I understood it later that he doesn't have to, go that way. So that was how. And I had a call. Somebody had a call from one of Lumba's publicists that he narrated what happened in its entirety. What happened at the hospital, the nurse that broke the news, and all of those things. And coming from that source, I knew that it was true. Yeah, it cannot be false. So it was then that emotions were at play and we couldn't even control ourselves during that time. I was even eating. I had to stop for over 30 minutes. The food went cold and all of that. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at the time.
Wow. Did you encounter the Dusty coming to debunk it later?
It was later because I couldn't even go online. I was shook at that moment. So it was later that I came to see him. So I wouldn't even fault him for that, because we also heard from somebody like Kaichie Kwame Apia saying that he's 98% sure that the man is still alive and they are just rumors. Although he wasn't feeling well earlier, he is okay, he's not dead. So I think he also had one similar discussion with a member from his team. That is why he even came out to say that later the person had to call him and he was crying, so it was true later. So he had to come and apologize at the time. It's very sad, and even talking about it now, I feel very sad. I feel very sad.
Well, that is how Lionel also heard it. How about you? I know Lumba's death and its announcement today. Everybody has a story. How about you? Let's read yours in the comment section. Bachamo, come through. We were on our way to Nkoko then. In fact, that was when we just started the trip. We were just here at my children's school. Then I saw Ashman, A plus, like okay, Chavo continue.
Okay, so for me, I also heard the earlier one, but I didn't pay attention. The one coming from Monaguchi, I didn't see it direct, but I saw discussions about it online that they should sue Monaguchi. That kind of conversation was going on because she's the one saying that Lumba is dead and all those things. Yes, I saw that conversation, but I didn't pay attention because the rumor that Lumba is dead today. Every year we are ABC. So I didn't pay attention. Then I saw on Kwame A Plus's
timeline.
But for him there was no
direct communication. Yes.
It was just Lumba's picture and a song playing. Then when you go under the comment section, come and see fight.
I think
Some were saying that he's dead. That's why A Plus is doing that. And others were also saying that how can you think like that? You dirty mind. Or what kind of, and it was going on down there. People were saying that it is not true that he's dead. It is true that just like that. So I didn't pay attention again. Like, oh, this one, it could be one of those things. Then later I saw the letterhead, but at that time I think it was around 9 or something before your trip. I think even Roland called me that I should do a card that that Lumba is not dead.
Yeah. Yes. Roland said, "Yeah, do a card to debunk it."
So not long after that conversation with Roland, then I saw the official letter coming from the DLFM. Yes. Then when I saw that thing, I went to their page. Then I saw Sewami here and the one other lady, the silky lady or something. They were talking about it. So at that point, I was sure that indeed he is dead. Then I forwarded it to the page and then realized that, oh, you too, you have seen it, but it's just fresh, so let's see how far it will go. And then later we had a confirmation that indeed he is dead. So that's how I saw it. And I think because of the rumor that he is dead, he's not dead, a lot of people didn't believe it initially.
Okay.
Until it came from the official source. Yeah, I think after that, then people realized that indeed he's dead. And I mean, you'll be sad when, especially you have soaked his music for a long time. No matter the situation or no matter the occasion, you hear that Lumba song. So obviously, if you are a music fan, you will feel something. So you'll be sad for some time. I mean. But almost say Berman and no adrenaline, and you just move on after that. Yeah.
I see. The Handy Dusty factor.
Yeah, that is an interesting one.
I know, right?
I saw the video that he was debunking the whole thing, saying that he's not dead, we should relax and all those things. He doesn't know why people will even do that kind of thing. I mean, I saw that one. And then later, in fact, in my head, I was saying, when the confirmation came, I said, and the Dusty, and I want to work planet. People go through you, like, I saw that, yeah, people will also go after him. So I didn't see much about him coming back to say that indeed he's dead and all those things. But I saw the time that he was saying that it is not true, he has spoken to someone. And I think going forward, when you are asking someone about somebody's death, we shouldn't take them serious. Because in our culture, it is not easy for someone to break such a news to you. So most people will get the lies. Most people will get it. So going forward, don't go and listen to such things and come out to say, especially if you are not the one involved. Because even your own family member, if somebody around you is dead and they know how close you were to that person, the likelihood that they will lie to you is high.
Yes, they will not tell you straight.
Before later they will give the news to you. So I think we should learn something from this going forward, so that it will not happen again. And I think that's the way that they broke the news to Andy Dusty that made him come out to say that he's not dead and all those things. So I think, based on our culture and the way we do things, I think next time when we are asking for such information, either you look out for some clues or you don't come and commit yourself like that. Like, don't be so confident when they tell you that. Because Lionel is saying the same thing. Say, Keche Kwame Appiah couldn't say it direct. The same way Andy Dusty, I think that he got something like that. Oh, I feel that's the information that he will get, and he will come out with all confidence to say that he is not dead. I mean, it happens, but because of the way we do our things, I think people will not take it at heart like that. Just Twitter agenda people, the agenda people, they will do their things. So. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, based on our culture, lying about somebody not dead is not a big deal.
Well, let me go on to Roland and also ask same question, how the announcement came to him.
Well, the announcement for me, I initially, like, I saw initial conversations online with some people. Okay, am I hearing what is it true what I'm hearing about that Lumba? Those kind of comments, and I was like, hey, no.
Master TBM.
Musa be kuni biem.
Auto.
Musa be kuni biem. And like Shemo said, such conversations around that Lumba there, it is not news again. It's something that we've seen, especially if you're not then full of Lumba. We've seen it over and over and over again. Anytime he gets sick or he goes off a little bit from the scene of which people can't even reach him or even talk to him, whether he's well or unwell, such rumors erupt. So it was one of them moments. So when we were in the car going, that was when you also told me about a post from A+. Initially, I had not even seen it. Then I also saw other ones. So, okay, well, then let's leave it. Since it is not, nobody is still able to
Confirm.
Yeah. And when
they're all playing around
when you call this person, call that person, oh, Matthew, we are catching, but no so on confirming. That was how the whole conversation was going around. Because you call somebody that you think, okay, maybe close to
an
the
authority,
an authority, and may have some form of maybe confirmation for you, or maybe proper information for you. The person will tell you, oh, Mr. Miti, we ho, but no so say. I feel no quite confirmation. But how do you report a news, then later go and look for confirmation? How do you come and write a news? Like you hear something, come and write it. Then, okay, Chemo, what frame me? Chale, no cry, no cry. Me see, oh, Chemo, and no cry. Name one thing, I make up your confirmation. What kind of conversation is that? And that was what was going round and round and round. And I believe it is the same thing Andy Dusty got for Andy him so much. Because you see, in our hearts, as lovers, we always wish this wouldn't be true.
Okay.
Whether it was true or false, our wish was that it wouldn't be. So the moment somebody gives us a hint to hold on to the fact that it is not true, we will prefer to go towards that direction than to go to that particular direction of it being true. And it was, to me, that was the situation and Dusty found himself.
Okay.
Yes, in his heart, as a lover, he wished it was not true, just like so many people.
Okay.
Now, he got somebody closer to action that he trusted the person in terms of conversation. And the person gave him hope that it is not true. Anybody will fall. Anybody. And in fact, it is not only Andy Dusty that after the confirmation came out to apologize. There were so many people that also came out to apologize same way.
I saw some lady wrote
so
that.
many
Oh,
people
I was deceived.
Deceived.
But, yeah, I didn't know it was true.
So many people came to
Fabregas.
But
yes.
what got Andy Dusty on the timelines was with the authority with which he spoke. He was so emphatic and so sure to the extent that his utterances even came as a supposed attack on the people that were saying it is true.
Was dead. Okay.
So in that like in that scene, I said, a man for bofu, a man for raho. Andy did not do anything wrong, but it was with that pain that they went at him. It was with that pain, and he did the honorable thing by coming to apologize and what have you. Oh, what Twitter the other in your man. It wasn't good for him. It wasn't good for him. On that same day when he was in pain, one for being misinformed.
Well, so whilst you're on the floor, let me also ask that. Are you also of the view that Lumba left earlier? Because there are many people who
Yeah.
Are you also of that view?
Yeah.
And why do you think so?
It is because, like I said, the love that we have for him, and because of that we would wish Ankaobe stay long. That is our wish. It is just wish. It is not because we can control what is happening to him or what he's been through or not. And also comparing him to others who have also left more than what he did, we would wish Senkobe like Ankobe Timiatra. Because the more they live, the more people are able to draw inspirations from them. Sometimes they don't even have to do anything. They don't even have to do anything. The fact that some people can even see himself can be an inspiration to them. The fact that some people would even know, oh, he's around. Oh, maybe perhaps whatever I'm doing, whether it is connected to him directly or not, the likelihood that he might chance on it is high self is something that they would wish for. And yes, looking at others that we may compare as his colleagues or peers who are older than him, we would wish that yes, he will also live like that much for that. So I am also of the view that yeah, he left too soon. However, his impact, even with this particular with 60 years, is one that you can't also compare to some people who probably lived over 60. His impact was huge. So far, we've had just few people who have lived what we will call a short life, but have had great impact. And unfortunately, Lumba is one of them. We have some who did not even live to Lumba's age, but also had some level of impact that we can call good impact. But then, with what Lumba has achieved, his influence and everything, both in Ghana and outside Ghana, Charlie, this one will be world funeral.
I see. Well, Lionel, are you also of the same view? His impact and the fact that many people think Charlie gone too soon.
I think when it comes to death, we cannot say that the person left early or not, because everyone has their own shebre and enkrabia. So I believe it is his time to go.
Okay.
And coupled with him being riddled with so many illnesses, the recent one that I heard was he had a problem with his spine, and he's not been okay for some time now. And even he said it in one of his songs that he was on quotes poisoned at a time and he survived. And looking at all of these things, it's not easy living with all this ailment and all. But he also said in his song that Nipa me penyin cherry. So it means that he knew, yes, he knew that the impact was okay. And when he celebrated his 60th birthday, he said that he's even glad that he's been able to reach the 60.
Yeah.
If he goes today, he will be perfect.
That was this year, right?
I think last year.
Last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
so the
last
60
year.
was last year.
Last year, yeah.
Wow. Which month? You guys have to find out.
It's September. I think.
September. Yeah, I think September.
Oh, so like this
61.
September, he will be
61.
61.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He was saying, hey, I'm out for 60, it means so many be.
Just one crowd no nyindi.
Yes. So it means that he knew that he was surely going to have, also on quotes, a short life, but the impact and what he's been able to do is what we have to hold on to. But my woes are with him not giving us a feature with Kofi Kenyatta. That is one of my woes. And a feature between himself and Nana Amache and Kojo. That was so much.
He's not a high life musician.
So that was the thing that if it had happened in a way, I would have been very glad. But we know that he has been impactful.
Yeah.
And that is okay for me.
Okay. Jamo, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, for people saying that it's too early and all these things, I mean,
They saw a match they did today. And they said, hey, real man. Still strong. That's what they put. They say, what the fuck is that?
I know the Obiane said they were doing to Obiane Canada. Like the way Kumchata was rather saying that substitution should come in.
Never for
Bulldog and all those things. So I think people will say something like that. But for me, I'm not with them on that. I mean, for somebody dying there, unless it is a careless one, like we do not baby nobody car and I say will be careless or accident or something like that's the one that I would say that this one there something should have happened or something like that. But when you through illness or what we would consider as the natural death, it happens and you die. I mean, wa ma me chenenka hwan ngengu. There's no way to there's no way to do that kind of thing, but yes, some people will see it, especially based on the fact that obi asem chen obi and the open asem be would there and can the time on it's normal that some people will say something like that. So but I'm not with them on that, and I think he has done enough. Staying for longer, there are so many factors that we can do our best, but the other side will also take you from the day that you were born. And when I was starting to say, because you are able to now I survive it. Now
you're depressed.
Yes, now you're depressed. Monilia, there are a whole lot of fighting against you for you to die, and you are doing your best to survive. So until you can't fight anymore, you will just go. It will get to a point that you can't fight again. Maybe the disease will kill you, the accident may kill you, other people, like there are so many things.
Yeah,
so,
the challenges are plenty.
Yes, so when it is your turn, it is your turn. But I think the most important thing is that he has done enough for us to recognize him. Even after his death, a lot of things will happen. I mean, when you look at the commentary going on, you will see that yes, the guy has done enough. There are people who are still not happy with him, or they may not be happy with him. And there are people who are so happy with him because of the encounter that they had with him. And it's normal. That's how the world is. Especially if you are as successful as he is. There's no way that everybody will say good thing about him.
Yeah.
There's no way. And again, there's no way that everybody will say bad things about you.
Yeah.
Based on the experience that they had, you will get people praising you. You will get others who will not praise you. And some people in the middle. I say, oh, can be big, but almost and all those things. And even there are some comments going on right now. Joy Daddy, see, or not say, see, no, I can't pretend. It's like he's there into more perceive I can be big, but or the Metani Toyota car. Like that's what he's saying, and we all know that thing. Yeah, he has said it before. Into nothing over pretend. Yes, sir. So any other or no? Oh no, what else crash?
What else crash?
Well, we know, yeah. So
what else crash?
It will happen. I mean, what I wish that it will go down is when people try to be so negative that you can't even think about it. Now we have people who will be saying that. When you kuno be saying it and all
have they started those things? Because what are they saying?
Even
because when Dada KD died, I know there were some gossip and conversation around Dada KD where we Lumba say Lumba sa. And now, even before Dada KD will be buried, Lumba also goes. Almost the same.
One a busy Dada KD and I be fan. That one. I know you one.
That I gave you powers.
When on do you know. I know you one. And again, even Ajagraja says that he died because of human error. Or no, in the human error, no nyan
the hospital error.
Well, it be a hospital error or whatever. Until on also Canada. And then people are also bringing the conversation of the poison thing, and like in our system. I'm not a supremo issue, like a whole lot. And even some people also pushing an agenda, say, and go for big crowd, no more wasem, no. They will be happy because he's dead. But I don't think anybody will be Ampon, for instance.
Ampon has a song and
it's also
now people have linked the song to him.
Yes. Oh, like you can't, what is that? And it will happen anyway. Just that, as I said, I wish that some of these things will reduce. But since you are human beings and a binum nyansa chain be there,
so
you will just take it like that.
Well, do we all agree that Lumba is going to maintain the GOAT title in Ghana music? The greatest of all time kind of thing, because ever since he died, like when you go online, beyond some of the negative things people are saying, one thing that is also synonymous with
A huge
everybody is
celebration.
Lumba is the greatest of all time. No music can be compared unto him. That thing, are we stamping it?
Oh, for me, yes. The first one will be on a lighter one before I go into deep one because his handle announced his own death. So yeah. For the first time in a long time, like we've never had anybody announce his own, confirm his own death in the first
In
time.
Ghana, it wasn't
In
happening.
Ghana, no, it wasn't happening. The other one is because yes, he has done enough. He has done so much, and mostly it is not just about the talent. It is not just about the fact that okay, you did well in your field, but the impact.
Okay.
That is what we may get people who would come close. We may get people that may even be in the same level or in the same circles, but the impact in terms of conversation that always comes around you is different.
Yeah.
And that will determine whether majority are going to say, okay, we've seen people come and go. We've seen people's impact, but yours supersedes them. And we think until another person comes that will do anything that may be bigger than yours, you maybe are good for now.
Yeah.
And for me, I think Lumba, whether there are others or not, he deserves that spot. Whether there are others or not, that is not to say the others have not also done great as Lumba. Others have done. Others have paid their dues. Others even paved the way for Daddy Lumba dams to even come and follow. But then, whether they are there or not, if we even want to count, Daddy Lumba's place should be reserved. That one there. If it is one, let's give it to him. If it is more than one, he should be there with whoever we would want to put there.
There's a contention that he did 33, 32 albums.
Albums.
Yes. But on his official Spotify, they were quoting 33.
33.
Yes.
Well,
But
and
there's some
even
people
and
also
even
quoting
with that,
34.
it comes off with other release
The
singles
singles is
that
not part
that
of-
he did in recent
Yeah.
times. So for me, I think he has done enough to deserve the spot. If you would want to challenge, you are just man, so you are just a litigant. Where the man's on it. Besides, if you want materials to stamp that, you will get it.
Enough.
You will get enough, including the people that you would want to come and use to challenge. He will still have enough materials to even stand toe to toe with them. So if there's a sport like that, why not, Charlie? The level of impact that this man has or had on humanity is not even about the people who only understood his language. He was able to break that language barrier of a thing. Break music barriers in terms of how far music can travel. So for me, dear, if you ask me, yes, if it is one sport, let's give it to him. If it is more than one, let's put him there.
I see. How about you, Lionel?
I think with this conversation, I will give him the greatest of all time when it comes to high life music. Because music is very broad.
I like the way you
Yes.
qualified it.
That's it.
Of all, yeah.
Of
Because
all.
yes, during his prime.
How about Nana Kwame Padu?
Oh, it depends on. I'll come back to that. Greatest of all when it comes to high life, because we've had seasons of Janice reigning. We had the Reggie Rockstones era. They also see him as greatest of his time. We have Sarkodie with the BETs, what have you. During his time, we have Shatawale. During his time, we have Stoneboy. We have, when it comes to gender specific. So when it comes to High Life, from the original High Life to Boga, he's seen and done there. So we'll give him that. And even back to performances, we've had the OCB selling out avenues outside Ghana. They are performance kings. But when it comes to records and albums, Lumba is there. So when it comes to the era of High Life, he is the man.
So for high life,
Yes.
but you
Greatest
not
of
say
all.
music.
No.
I see. I like the qualification. Once
Yeah.
again. Jamo, yes.
Yeah, for me, I would say he's part of it. Say Obeka say high life or music in general, he had the impact. And the music had traveled beyond what an ordinary person would say because there's a barrier, language barrier and all those things. He did a song in German. He did English songs. He did most of the predominantly Twi. And even that one, there are people who try their best to sing along and all those things. Omonye Twi people, and I say omonti Twi kasan. Even some foreigners, white people try to speak and sing his songs and all those things. So he had it, and even taking that aside, there are musicians omoye popular, and as they have gotten to a point that we can recognize them, and at a point they were calling themselves young Lumba. Yes, and including King Promise. There's a song that King Promise calling himself young Daddy Lumba.
To the same thing.
So you can see the impact, and beyond that, he's one of few people in this world that they took car, so I can't own nothing to do with the car. He had nothing to do with the company, but that company got the name Abinwaha. The car, no near friend Abinwaha.
Yeah, I remember.
At the time, even if it were today, like we have it now, and Yebenya Abinwaha supporter near there. Like Abinwaha, everything Abinwaha would have come without him even authorizing or pushing for it. So that should tell you the impact that he had. So if people are saying that he's the greatest of all time, we will not consider just the song, just the sound, just the lyrics. Also the impact that he had on people. You can go there, and if you go there, I mean, he will win hands down. He's among few people who have done that. You can do song, it will blow whatever, but I've never seen somebody doing a song that after the hit, then you will see a car and call that car the name of that song. I've not seen it. I mean, if there's anybody in Ghana here, any musician in Ghana here, after his song, that song name is a car name, the person should come out and say it. So based on those things, I mean, like Roland said, if there's only one spot, I'll give it to him. If there are other people can also join, then he should be among them. Because he had done enough in terms of impact, in terms of the songs, like when you understand some of the lyrics, when you listen to them and you try to break it, like you can see that the guy he was just a music genius. He knew what he was doing. So for me, I think we will count him among the greatest in our music scene.
And even to top it with what he said, the lyrics and artistry. I mean, his music and artistry doesn't only reside in him being a high life artist.
No, not at all.
When you listen to his catalog or his discography, you realize that on only few people are what ordinary life see obo a year no man.
Makramo.
What makramo?
Baby, like category.
No, but you see,
just
there are others that have also done. No, there are others that have also done. And you see, it takes some level of thinking and artistry for you to go into that realm and do it, because we know the kind of realms musicians enter to create certain kind of music. For you to sit down, have that kind of reflection and go that direction. Even there are so many musicians today who do not even have the heart to go there. We've had conversations on so many occasions of why are musicians not doing that just in recent time. But and they will tell you, Charlie, this kind of song, you know, we are doing this. But this person has a huge catalog to the extent that even in death, a year no ma yebe bo ne yi asem eye ono no ka ne yi asem
oko angle bia o bi when they mention any situation we will get that the Lumba song now including even political song.
Oh yes.
I and also cry so
oh yes.
Why politics hate, broken heart
hate,
gospel
hate,
like mention anything.
I'm not Lumba.
Not to catch you guys, Brass. I mean, he has some albums that we may never hear. There are some with Buddy Rowe. There are some with apparatus to that we may never hear.
Well, no, you see, now I wouldn't want us to go that side because if his handle has been able to announce, then it means now that his estate has now is now being properly managed. A typical example is the Bob Marley example. After there can be other records that some people can sanction for it to be released.
That is why it's May.
No, you are right.
Yeah,
You are
it's
right.
true.
So yes, we see how it goes. But let's do these two angles so we can run away today. There, like I said, it's a dedication to DL.
The legend.
Yes, two angles. The first one is a question that was put to Controversies, a journalist from I think TTTV. What's it called?
Channel 1.
Channel 1 asked Controversies, was there more you could have done with what's Dear when he was alive? And Controversies did not take that question lightly. He felt, was there more? Like, what did you mean? Or what do you mean? That is one angle. And then the other angle is the Joy Daddy angle that you brought in, where the man is saying, although he won't be a hypocrite. In fact, in Ghana, the moment someone dies, like, don't say anything.
No.
Praising him. But the man said, no. On Kanka, where they high. Exactly. So let's go watch that interview, and when I come back, we combine these two angles, then we can run away from it.
Just that I think I'm find out just briefly from you. What about Lumba would you miss the most as a friend and a brother, if you like?
Hey, I cannot speak about Lumba in a just, I mean, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. He's a brother. My brother says he's a brother, so I have to be here. It's been said over and over. It's been said that I'm not here. Something has happened to me. We have to be here. The confirmation is here, so I mean, what we can do is help mourn him, but his message and his voice stays alive.
Uncle Joe, I mean, do you think that there was more you could have done together with Lumba as, both of you were celebrated legends in the high life? No, I'm just saying that.
Listen. Okay. I am not a high life musician.
Yeah, you are very versatile.
I always say it.
Yeah.
Don't personalize it.
Okay.
Right now, we are mourning my brother.
Okay.
We cannot speak about there were things we could have done better.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. And stay strong too, like all of us.
Thank you.
Well, so that question and Joy Daddy's thing, we are closing. Let's close. Quick.
You know my stance when it comes to people talking about the dead, especially when people are asked to come and read tributes. I've said this before, that is there going to come a time where we will have one tribute that Papa we like so far the only person that in recent I've seen do that was your friend is saying
that Katie's family member.
That Katie's family member means I'm it is that Katie did a hack and that's okay. Meka said that 1 year a man it is well, it's normal for some people to express their feeling that way. It is something that is with them. There's nothing they or you can do about it, unless you don't ask them. Because what's it, honor? So be misa non kind. You went to ask, and you were asking for his honest opinion or his honest comments, and that's what he's giving. And that doesn't mean say nipa ni wo ye de, and I say enye ya. No, or catch now. But this is the situation. Unfortunately, if you don't see him do them antics like what others are doing, don't blame him or don't call him certain kind of names, because his position with the person is different. Jamo said something in his earlier submission. Said yes, a person as successful as that, and you'll be a good interaction, and then you'll be a bad interaction. So if you call people to come and give testimonies about somebody, then you should be prepared for the fact to say whether he's alive or not. Some people will also come and have the vim to talk about the bad experience they had with him. Even in recent times, like close quarters, when you're having conversation with people, people will tell you some of the wild interactions they've had with that Lumba. And it is normal. It is one that you can get with almost anybody. So for me, I don't fault him that much. Besides, it is within his own rights. Whether you like it or not, on the experience. Oh, the end say, ube to yakanama. Ube to ya, ubu for ube to yakanama. Be to ya, be to yakanama. Utu yakani you bisu. Utu yakani be afedi. Well, it's normal. Then the other one is Kojuenchi's response. Clearly, he was getting angry. Clearly, he was getting pissed about the question. Asking if he
is the question a bad question?
It is not a bad question. No, it is not a bad question.
It's not a bad question.
But the timing was wrong. No, yes, because
it's not a bad question. Then how would the timing be wrong?
No, the timing about this is just fresh.
But it's not a bad question, so
no, it is not.
What time again?
Time no. The timing would have been good if maybe after some like time, maybe a year.
Is there more you could have done with Lumba? Oh yes. Maybe because of this and that, that's why he couldn't do
at
more.
that point, he was in a different state that he can't even recollect some of his interactions with the person. So there's no way he can give you any better answer. But after a year, after some time, as he's been able to come to terms with himself, because see,
why you think Kojuenchi does it?
No, there are some people that even went to the house, have now currently there are people who have still not come to terms with the fact that Lumba is dead. People have still not come to terms with it too. Like there are some people that, okay, yes, I need money. They've still not settled in, almost settled yet. So in that sense, when you ask some question, already not denying hey, coming from the house and with all that mood around him, with whatever is going through his head, don't be surprised if he doesn't give you any better answer. But after 1 year, 2 years, you are asking about him, his interactions with his other colleague musicians, then you bring in his interaction with that Lumba, then he can give you a better answer. But at this particular point, the officer say if there is more he could have done, and he will still not give you any better answer. Besides, sometimes baby, I'm not doing one or not doing yet. I did be uncorny that the Lumba. You understand? So it's like that. It's one of those things. So me, I felt he was getting angry and one of the mama.
Okay, Lionel, we are
high life artist.
These two angles, yeah.
With the is it Adonko or what?
No,
Joy So when it comes to death, we call something the last respect that we pay to the dead one. So even if you have problems with the person who has died, in a situation like that where people are mourning, we shouldn't bring the problem up at that time. There are several ways that you can go about it professionally, as a professional. Okay, you'll be a layman, it's okay, but as a professional, a corporate person, you shouldn't just put something like that out. Although there's a problem, you know the best way to go about some of these things. So I think the man didn't try at all. He should have done it the better way.
Which man didn't try?
The Chedie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's part of their program.
If they ask him, he still shouldn't say it all.
No, I'm just
there
saying,
should be a way for him to say
in the midst of people mourning at that time, it was wrong. There are some quarters that the Lumba is an institution on its own. If you have businesses with him that went or whatever, you know the right quarters to contact. You know, support what you are saying. Nipaneti say one for now court. And no see what they saying. So and yet that time we know now say at least you have. No, I'm just saying you had businesses with him.
But he said it at the time that the Lumba was alive. In fact,
yes, but I'm saying so
it's not.
This is not the time that you should what you are saying because. Your family say you've had businesses with him at Ekoye. What about those ones? What they can? So you know the right quarters to address some of these issues. Not at the time Nipana who are fresh. I'm out for the morning. Yes, Anna, what do brand as a person no? to asemu and the brand that you are holding the general company also because at that time tempers are high. Ebia you are right but amount for fun say sadly we're good businesses. Some of these things are good businesses and back to yes, Mr. Lavaman. I think say and where been here can some of these questions are not at the heat of the moment are tempers are high about for dream crying so the whole nation is crying out and say at the end uncle bit me I don't know how to put it the question. No is
that he could have done more.
Nyansa be any. In the place on say sensationalism in most of our journalists or pebibia or be better trend. But they don't put the ethics at work. Read the atmosphere. We are coming to mourn. So anything that you ask should be about the morning, not outside the morning. Oh, kwayama nipa na kwaye nipa boni then Kojo entry as a brand too should have known better not to answer at all. Because and we be near Tiha ye can't asema the response in the one semi. And che biana Nana Champon buy out because say he and Daddy Lumba didn't have any issue.
Yeah.
It was the media and I projected some kind of issue between them. Say it might be 17 or more but it was a mutual agreement and they still talk up till until he died. But the media performed. Yes, and these are some of the questions that
didn't come out.
Bring some of these things out. Kojo Enchi any Ninuya Kojo no money problem. They were okay. And when it comes to music collaborations, there are so much that goes into it. Because they're two solid brands next year. So and that's all 50 yes. A typical example is Medical and Shatawale. They are always together. How many songs they have to say Medical featuring Shatawale a wabonting? Sanka only then can there be an upper Medical versus Shatawale? It doesn't work like that. So in the heat of the moment, you shouldn't even go there. It should be about the morning. Because in the first question, he even said that we are celebrating a legend and we are mourning with the family. So the person, the journalist should have known better. But I'm not surprised in this age because anything to trend. Obi wu ya ni atam cameras na. Mami na oba idea see ya. The people are mourning, not at that time. And in the end, their communique by our station hall. Say why me here told people say they should give the family time. This is not the time for interviews. Or more time, no more money. But still, go ahead, camera say, "What if you?" If you brass are the actual mabusi and fear now, how can you even do that? So, brass, I think say it wasn't the best.
Wow, Jamo, close the show for us.
Yeah, for the man, I think, for me, what he said, I will not fault him. Just that it would have been better not to say anything at all. Like you say that you reserve your comment at this moment, there's no need for you to talk. But if
I also think his response
should have been
a problem
like,
with his response.
Yes, but saying it there, so I don't think it's anything new. So he's not saying anything different from what he has said already. Just that it would have been better not to say anything at all. Like let them connect you to it. And Gombeka said he couldn't respond because of his issue with Lumba. Then the issue will come up, not you saying it. Yeah, I think that would have been the best. But what makes fire, the issue is all over, so we know already. And if you point it out again, or if you say it like you are saying it again, then people can read meanings into it, and it will not help your brand. Yeah, it will not help you in that direction. So I think he made a mistake there. Just that what he's saying, we know it already. By saying it again will give you out. People will use it against you in the future. So I think he made a mistake there. With the quadrantry one, the same thing happened, but in this time around is the question rather, not his response. Okay. I think he tried to say it in a way that it will not be like he's snubbing the journalist, but at the same time he's not happy about the question. That's why he said that, oh, I'm a reggae musician, so don't even bring this conversation. People can argue against it anyway, but the point is that he didn't want to entertain the question.
Such a conversation.
Yes, he didn't want to. And I think, we should be careful in our quest to get people to say things for us to trend, or for us to, for them to know that you are the one doing the job. I think sometimes we have to, exercise restraint kakra and have a limit or some ethics that, okay, this one I will not go beyond it. I think that's what we are lacking here. It's like everybody is looking for content, so whatever it takes, we will do it. And some of these things will involve asking questions. The same thing with the Joy Daddy guy. Obi ko busa no because person can be no the trend. And on so when to me holding on or responding to it and I do it. But so for me, I think we should be careful talking about it, especially now. With time, it's part of history. So if you talk about it, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's time for everything. Not at this time. So I think people should be careful when we are talking about his issues. For what we know them already. And it will come up again. People will discuss it. But now he is dead. People are talking about his legacies. What he has done at the time that he was alive. His musical prowess. The impact that he had on people. That's what we should be talking about now. Later, we can talk about other things. Because he wasn't a saint. And we all know that. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, may his soul rest in perfect peace. Legendary Charles Kwadwo Fosu, aka Daddy Lumba, 60 years old. Of course, we wanted more, but there is what God designed for him. And I'm sure for now, the Lumba songs, the DSPs are even confused. Oh, are we picking up the video?
Yeah,
we have to pick up the video.
Somebody used his set. He's a Ghanaian.
Based
in. He used his set.
Yeah, but the video allowed or permitted.
Yes. And I also pick up medical as well. I think he also during his performance in UCC,
that's technical.
Yeah, he also took a break and decided to use a moment to honor the memory of that Lumba.
He did very well.
Wow, I know the days are young. Many musicians will be composing songs. You guys should wait for them.
In fact, Achipalago has promised.
Tomorrow we'll be here, same time to do Showbiz Daily.
Now, more patches. Achipalago.
On normal tribute. We out of here. Bye bye.
Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.